guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who have yet to see any of my other YouTube videos, my name is Lauren. I pretty much started making YouTube videos in hopes that I could share my experiences with having a narcissistic sociopath as a father. For more information on that, please check out my second video titled Escaping a Narcissistic Parent. And if you're interested in cats, please check out my first video. I like cats. And so pretty much today I was hoping that I could address growing up as the scapegoat child, and having my sister as the golden child to my father. And it was kind of weird because I feel like this wasn't as traditional, I guess you could say, as most situations with a narcissistic parent, but it might be. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. So pretty much growing up, my sister was, well, she still is, super intelligent. She's very into her studies, very dedicated. She just graduated from University of California, Irvine in 2015, I believe. Yeah. And she graduated with her bachelor's of science. That sounds good. And so she's very dedicated to her studies, super smart, great person. I love her to death. Oh my gosh. But growing up, it was kind of always like my dad was constantly comparing me to her. It was always like, why can't you be like her in every which way? Like when it came to intelligence, when it came to looks, when it came to how active she was, when it came to, I don't know, how she put milk in her cereal. It was just everything. It was wild. It was like he was constantly just like nitpicking everything I did and was like, why can't you be more like your sister? He was that parent. And it sucked. But what was interesting was once she went to college and she wasn't there and she wasn't in his plain sight, I think he got bored and he kind of latched onto me. So at about age 16, I think I was about 16, that was when my sister went to college, our roles kind of reversed. It was weird. I kind of became the golden child, but we didn't really become too close until I got into college, which was about 2 years later. And when I started going to college, I had like a weird schedule, so I would be home at like weird hours of the day, and he's been unemployed since I was a freshman in high school, which was a long time ago. So he was home all the time. So of course, when I was home at weird times of the day, we seemed to bond then. I don't know why, but we did. And he was pretty nice to me, I would say. The only problem was whenever we would go out in public and stuff, he was just really rude to everybody. He'd scream. Like I said in my other video, we would like go to a restaurant and he would scream at somebody just for like the way that, you know, they put his iced tea in the wrong cup or something. I don't know. Just you name it. It was crazy. He just make up just like total BS. But yeah, that's just him. So of course that was kind of a red flag. Like, wow, he has some really bad anger problems, and his hate, it obviously wasn't just in comparing me to my sister. It was also just the whole world. He just didn't like anybody. And something else that I noticed was once my parents split up, which was about like 9 or 10 months ago, he started just bad-mouthing her. Like, oh, he was so mean to my sister. Oh my gosh. He would just say like the rudest things like about her, not to her, but he was just so mean. And he started saying like stuff like, oh, you know, like you're the only one I have left, Lauren, and all this stuff. And like, he'd start like guilting me, saying like, you're the only daughter I have left, so you need to like stay here, blah, blah. You need to see me more often. I have no children left and all this stuff. And I'm thinking in my head, well, you scared everybody away. What do you expect? But unfortunately, I didn't tell him that. I probably should have, though. Well, actually, I did. And then, and then now we're not talking. But yeah. So it was just a weird coincidence how we like switched roles, and he just went from totally in favor of one person to totally in favor of the other person. It totally sucked. 100%. I really did not enjoy being the golden child. It really sucked, honestly. It was a lot of work. It was not worth it at all. Um, but I think one thing that I found the most ridiculous was the fact that he really had me brainwashed as the golden child. He had me believing everything that he said. Well, in like to an extent. Like when he would pretty much be talking about somebody other than my sister. Like for example, he didn't get along with my cousin at all. Because pretty much my cousin didn't put up with him at all because she knew that he wasn't worth it. So he was very, I think he was threatened by her, to be honest, because she saw right through his personality disorder. And so he would just talk trash her all the time. He never said anything nice about her. And like I got to the point where I started like wondering like, wow, is she really that bad? And like at times like I didn't like her myself, like, and it was horrible because she really never did anything to me, at least to where like I shouldn't like her. And luckily after I cut my dad off completely, I started thinking, and I'm like, all of these people that I've cut out of my life just because of him, like there was no reason to. They never did anything to me. It was all because of him, because he brainwashes people, just like how he brainwashed his parents. Totally, 100% he brainwashed his parents. And it's so sad that he had that much control over me, but I'm so grateful that I was able to get out. So that's pretty much what I have to say about being the scapegoat and transitioning into being the golden child. Both sides sucked, honestly. My dad just sucks as a person. Not afraid to say it. He really did suck. I'm sure he still sucks today, but I have blocked him on every form of uh, contact that he has with me, and so I don't have to deal with him anymore. And I'm so proud of that. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. If you guys have any comments or questions or anything like that, please leave it in the comments. I really appreciate the subscribes that I've gotten. You guys are amazing. And I hope to see you guys soon. All right, thank you so much and have a great rest of your night. Bye.